Alright, welcome to the first of many of these videos where I buy one Wii U game a week for a month and then I discuss about what I found at the end of the month. I decided that I want to start these videos with a count of how many Wii U games I have at the beginning, and then I'll give you a count of how many more I have to go at the end. So the amount I had before this video was 65, and that's if, of course, you aren't counting Axiom Verge from limited run games. The first game I bought was all on happenstance. I stopped by the GameStop on Sunday the 12th, which was unfortunately a late first pickup, and that was just to get Darksiders 3 for $5 new. It was like on sale or something. But while I was there, I was looking in my GameStop app while the guy was helping other customers to see if I had acquired enough points to get any discounts or deals, and I had actually accrued over 6,000 points, which got you like a $5 off pre-owned game or accessory code. So I decided to redeem that, and then I turned around and I looked at the Wii U games and I just saw Just Dance sitting there for $4.99, and I decided to pick it up. So that covered the game. Why would somebody go out of their way to get Just Dance for? Well, it's just because, we all know it's not a glamorous title, but when it comes down to it, if you're going for a full set of anything, you have to buy all the stinkers as well as the high-priced rarities. So at the very least, I got the game for free. The next week was when I made my second pickup, of course. That one was made at a different GameStop about 7 minutes further away. The first one was actually closer to my house. This one's further away by, again, 7 minutes. But nevertheless, I went in to see if they had any $5 games that I didn't already have. My goal is to keep scrounging for these games that don't exceed $5 until I'm completely out of those options, and then I'll upgrade to the games that are $10 and, so on and so forth, and just work my way up to the more expensive things. But this was the game that they had that I didn't have that was within that $5 range. I already owned Batman Origins, but not, Arkham City, so I decided to pick this up, and everything seems to be in full, complete, in box order, as it were, so I'm happy enough. This one doesn't have any nasty little smudges, but it also doesn't have any scratches, so I'm completely ecstatic. The third one of the month happened actually the same day as this last one, because basically I was making up for lost time. There was another GameStop within a mile of that GameStop, and yeah, I know what you're thinking. Why do you have three GameStops that close to each other? I don't know, but you'll be happy to know that this particular location was closing down, and as of now it's 100% closed. But yeah, so I went in there and I saw that it turned out that they were doing their going out of business sale, so everything in the store was $5 for 5 items, as long as they were all $19 or $20 and under, basically. So that meant as long as you bought 5, they were all $1 each. So I'll do it on an extra video. It's unplanned, but I have no problem doing a bonus video for everyone on everything that I got, because I picked up 2 sets of $5 things. So I got 10 of them for $10 that day. But yeah, I was able to get a Wii U game that I didn't already have, and somehow I didn't realize that I did not have Pokken Tournament. Originally, it was in one of those GameStop hokey boxes that when they don't have a box for them. However, the guy found a box for it in one of the drawers and had no problem giving it to me. So I definitely scored there. The last game of the month I found at a game store in Topeka. I was visiting my friend who lives in Topeka, Kansas, to return his PS4 that I modded to him. I decided to see if I could find a reasonably priced Wii U game that I didn't already have. They have a couple of family-owned game stores in Topeka, but I just went to GameStop this time because time was tight and I knew GameStop would have at least something. I go to the other ones every other time I'm in Topeka, so I decided to go to GameStop this time. But unsurprisingly, I found that they had lots of stuff that I already had. However, there was one game that they didn't already have that, you're looking at right here. It was $10. It also comes with a Wii version of the game in there, if you didn't already notice that. And as you'll see here in just a moment, there is a completely reversible cover. So the way that it works is if you just want to play the Wii version and you want a Wii version on your shelf, you can flip it inside out, put it in a white box, put the manual in there, and put the disc in it, and you now have a copy of Rodea the Sky Soldier for Wii. Now, I was reading on it. It's apparently not the greatest game on the Wii U version, but the Wii version has different controls and different aspects to the game that make it more desirable of a game to play. If you've played the 3DS version, let me know how it is and let me know if it's worth picking up. Maybe I can even do a comparison video of all three versions of the game. But yeah, so to end this video, like I said, I wanted to mention how many games I am away from the end. So the list that I'm following says 160 games, not counting Axiom Verge. I now have 69 of them. Not too shabby. All right, well, that's all for me. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.